Hello everyone, welcome back to another project video. It makes me really happy that you're back here, ready to create. This week's project is a really sweet and fun one. There are two important elements of art that we're going to be learning: color and line.
Let's talk about primary colors. Primary colors are very important. When mixing and creating new colors, there are three that you will absolutely need to make all the other ones. Those are the primary colors: blue, yellow, and red. When you mix two of them, you create all the other ones. Watch the song of the videos that I added on this project folder to learn about what colors you get when you mix them. But for now, we are just using them as they are to make sure we always remember them.
I also want to show you an artist.
This is the artist from whom we're getting inspiration for our project. His name is Piet Mondrian. Mondrian was a Dutch artist born in 1872 in the Netherlands. He studied art and spent most of his life painting and teaching art. He was famous for his abstract and geometrical paintings. He wanted to express the universal harmony and order, going back to basic vocabulary and colors, which is why he only used vertical and horizontal lines and the only three primary colors. Let's also remember what a line was. It's a dot that went for a walk. Besides texture, we can also use a line for creating patterns. Patterns are the repetition of lines, shape, or color. We can repeat different styles of lines to create very interesting patterns.
So now that we know all of this, it's time to create. Gather up some white paper, black marker, red, yellow, and blue colors, whatever you want to use, and a ruler or something to help you create a straight line. Are you ready? Then let's make!
Let's start by folding our paper in half. We're going to do this the hamburger style. Doing this is very helpful for our projects because it helps us place our drawings in the right size and the right side of the paper. We call that composition. On the folded side, the middle, we are going to start drawing half of a heart. Make sure your heart fills up most of the paper. It goes from all the way the bottom to all the way the top and very close to the edge. When you're happy with the half heart you have made, bring a black marker and trace it. When we trace with the black marker, it makes a line that we can even see from the back side. Fold your paper up again and use the line to trace in the other half of the paper. This way, your heart will be perfectly the same size in both sides. Now trace the other half. Then make your line thicker by adding a second line very close to the first one and fill in with your black marker. Bring your ruler or whatever you're using to make lines. I have this little pad of paper that's going to help me. Add a couple of straight lines inside of your heart, but only vertical and horizontal lines. They can stop or grow as much as you want. We will kind of create some sort of squares inside. To keep it simple and clean, only do about 5 to 7 lines. Finally, time to color with our primary colors. This time we will only color one of each, and we will leave the rest white. This is going to make it look more like one of the paintings of Mondrian. He had a lot of negative space in his work, meaning that he left a lot of white or blank spaces. Outside of our heart, we're going to add random lines, but also straight and just vertical and horizontal. You decide where you want them. Also, we're going to make these lines white. Then comes my favorite part, adding patterns. Find patterns of line that you like and that you will like in your artwork. I will leave some examples for you to look at your Schoology folders. Then fill all of the outside of your heart with patterns of line. Each section you created will have a repetition of lines, and for each one of them, there will be a different repetition of lines, so a different pattern. This will add lots of fun and variation to your project. And remember not to add patterns inside of our heart. We want that part to look the most like a Mondrian painting with some empty squares. And that is it, my friends. We have created a beautiful piece of artwork while learning about elements of art and Mondrian. Such a bright and happy project. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Once again, I thank you for allowing me in your time and space, and I thank you for creating with me. I'll see you again next week with a new project. Bye!